I'm Hayes Greer, and you're watching Celebrity Hotspot.
So you're here promoting your book, Hollywood Days with Hayes. Can you tell us about that?
Absolutely. So, yeah, I'm promoting my book, Hollywood Days with
Mhm.
Hayes. It comes out today, I believe, actually,
Oh,
right
cool.
now.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm just, going around to some
Mhm.
couple cities,
Awesome.
seeing some people, seeing
Yeah.
some fans.
Mhm.
Hopefully, they'll come check out the book and stuff. And
Great.
I'm
Mhm.
really excited for everyone to see it.
That's awesome.
What was the inspiration behind the book?
Inspiration behind the book. Okay, so honestly, my inspiration behind the book was growing up in school. I was always forced to read a lot of books that I didn't like reading, So I wanted, right? Thank
Yeah.
you. So I wanted to make something that I feel like would appeal to
Mhm.
my fans, people who support me and for some reason like me, I guess. And yeah, so I feel like this book will nail that right on the target.
Yeah.
So but yeah, the book is actually a printed version of an app that I have coming out. I worked with this brand called Episode, and they me and them worked together and we collaborated and we
Mhm.
made the book's a printed version, like I
Yeah.
said. But the game is so cool. So basically, what it is like the person who downloads the game can become part of the story.
Oh, that's
They
awesome.
can make their own character and
Yeah.
actually go through
Mhm.
the story, which is sick. So,
So what do you think fans are going to take away from the book?
I don't know. What are fans gonna take away from the book? Hopefully they enjoy it
Mhm.
first and foremost, obviously. But I think they are gonna be a little surprised and
Yeah.
kind of be what is this? Because it's
Mhm.
like a fictional story about me. And, it's about 12 days and 12 nights with me in Hollywood, filming my first movie that I've never filmed a movie before. So
Yeah.
clearly it's
Mhm.
fiction. But yeah. So honestly, I think that they'll take away with a good story and just a good laugh and that was pretty cool.
Sounds great.
Did you have a favorite book growing up as a child?
Oh, guaranteed. Percy Jackson and the Olympians, that whole series, that was the only series of books I ever read. And I read all of them, seven. There's how many? There's seven of them or something like that. The last
I'm
book's
not
called
sure.
The Last Olympian, and I read that one 5 times, and it's
That's
so
fun.
fire.
Mhm.
Only books I've ever read in though, only series I've ever read.
It's nice you found something you liked.
Wow.
So you're working on a Hulu show called Freakish. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Freakish. That was my first time acting actually in a scripted
okay.
role, and I
Mhm.
was so nervous about that. But once I got there and met up with the cast and everybody, everyone was cool and made me feel really comfortable there. So it worked out pretty well, and
That's great.
I was very happy with
Mhm.
the outcome. And it's just kind of weird, to see yourself acting.
Yeah.
It's just
Mhm.
wow, you're that guy.
Was it hard switching from Vine and going into a movie?
Yeah, Vine is very different than it's 6 seconds on a phone.
Yeah.
It's when you go into traditional stuff, it's you have 4 cameras that are
Mhm.
huge with lights and crew and everybody there. So it's a big deal, and definitely the first time that I was in that scene, I was like, oh man, this is really happening.
Mhm.
Wow, this is crazy. But yeah, so it was
Okay.
cool.
Do you prefer one over the other, like YouTube or Vine and movies and production?
Do I prefer one over the other? I would. Imagine if you had to really choose social media or TV shows and movies.
Social media for me.
I feel like it's taking over now, but
You would say social media.
I would say
For
social
sure.
media too.
Does Netflix count as social media?
I would say
It's like
so.
half.
It's like half.
I guess, because then
Yeah.
I would say social, because I have to be able to watch movies and
Mhm.
you know what I mean, and shows and
Yeah.
stuff. But I feel like that's kind of what social media is becoming.
Mhm.
You can be able to watch those episodes or you know what I mean. So
Mhm.
we'll go social media.
And you were also on Dancing with the Stars. What was that experience like for you?
That was that was one of the most insane experiences in my life. I made some lifelong friends I'll never forget
Yeah.
from that, and
Mhm.
it was crazy. I've never been to a prom or anything before that,
Mhm.
so that was my literal first time
Oh, wow,
dancing.
okay.
I was on that show,
Mhm.
and it was. I wish I made it a little longer, but it's all good.
Did you have a favorite dance you did?
Yeah, the contemporary dance I did was to one of my buddies, Shawn Mendes's songs
Oh,
too.
okay.
So it was cool that I was able
Yeah.
to tie everything back
Mhm.
together.
That's great.
And you must have gained a lot of fans from Dancing with the Stars. Have you ever had a crazy fan encounter?
Crazy fan encounter. Oh yeah, I mean definitely had a crazy fan encounter. I've had a couple fans I've been tackled once on
Oh my
accident,
goodness.
but it wasn't they weren't trying to shoot
Yeah.
you can jump on somebody and hug them. It was that, but I was just finished signing something or something, and I was
Oh my
turning
God.
around, and as soon as I turned around, I just got
Oh, no.
leaped on and just
Yeah.
fell straight to the ground. Boom.
Oh my
Didn't
God.
catch it, and just I was just wow. I guess that really just happened.
Mhm.
I wasn't ready for you. I'm sorry, but I got you this time.
And
Come
going
on.
back to your book, you're going on a book tour. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I am going on a book tour. I'm super excited about that. We're hitting up a couple cities like New Jersey,
Yeah.
Charlotte, Chicago, and yeah, so that's gonna be awesome. And everyone who comes will get a signed book. I mean, they have to buy the book,
Yeah.
and then I would sign it
Mhm.
for them when they come. Take pictures, all that good stuff, and yeah, it'll be fun. So
Yeah.
I'm
Is-
excited for everyone to.
Mhm.
I'm excited to hear their feedback on the book.
Is there like a website fans can go to buy the book now if they want to go to the events or anything like that?
It's called It's www.hayesgreerbook.com.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Do you have a favorite meet and greet pose to do at like events like where you meet fans?
A favorite pose? That's a good question. Honestly, I don't know if I have a favorite one. They be coming up with the most random poses,
Yeah.
like crazy ones. I'm like, yeah, sure. Like I'll flip my arm inside out and hold it, like, just like crazy. So it's just like, yeah,
Mhm.
sure. But I don't say I had a favorite one. I would say I just enjoy them all.
Oh, equally.
You have a reality web series coming out. Can you tell us about that too?
Yeah. It's called Top Greer, and it's about basically my family and a bunch of my friends and I
Mhm.
going back to my farm in North Carolina and just showing people what it's like, how we live
Mhm.
there, and like just what we do on a daily basis. And that's not a very normal thing what we do
Yeah.
over there, I guess. So
Mhm.
I'm really excited for everyone to see that, and it's just like everyone's gonna see the actual
Mhm.
side of Hayes.
And
So.
lastly, the holidays are coming up. Do you have any plans?
Plans for the holidays? I got to get my son a really good present. His name's Zen, and he's got to get a really good present. And
Okay,
I
sounds
know that I have to.
Mhm.
I don't have to come in like this is my first Christmas for my kid, So it's like, dang, I gotta like do something nice.
Mhm. Do you have any holiday traditions with your family that you like to do?
Oh, of course. I mean, like how like Thanksgiving
Mhm.
counts as everyone knows what you do on Thanksgiving. Christmas. You ever heard of an Advent calendar?
Yeah. Oh yes. Yes.
That's like that was like what me, Will, and Nash. That was our favorite thing ever growing
Yeah,
up was
to
the
do that.
Advent calendar.
Yeah.
Going and get the presents from the stuff.
Mhm.
Oh, so amazing. Every
Yeah.
morning we all fight to see who go get it 1st.
Mhm.
That's probably like one of my favorite family traditions for sure.
And I heard you have a tour in 2017. Could you tell us about that too?
I do have a tour coming in 2017.
Exciting.
It should be coming around like
Just you?
no, not just me. Me and a couple of buddies.
Okay. I'm sure there's.
Not
secret
all. Yeah. They're still
Okay.
secret, but they're all gonna come out soon.
Mhm.
But it should be like January to March-ish.
Okay.
Like I don't know, in that range, So it'll be cool though. And we're hit a bunch of
Like-
cities and a bunch of friends. Same kind of thing that we did before.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
a little cooler this time, sure.
And for more fans to follow you on social media, could you shout out your social accounts?
Absolutely. I'm actually now. I just got my username on like most all of them, and it's just
Okay,
Hayes
cool.
Greer on every single one.
Mm,
Just at
awesome.
Hayes Hayes Greer GRIER.